Oh, it did. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want that to be down there. Oh, okay. Okay, well, it shows. Oh, okay. Hey, Big Bill. How are you? Okay, why does it always say top chat? Thank you. Let me say, wait, hold on. Top chat, live chat. Okay. Me and Mrs. I was trying to see if I was thinking shadow band, but she told me it's called something else. So we trying to figure something else out. Uh, let me see. Okay, hold on just a second. I'm good. I'm trying to see. I was on yesterday, Big Bill, for an hour and something for the farmers market. I got 25 people. Then I was on there for 3 hours and 45 minutes. After that, I only got 23 people in my live. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why am I not getting anybody in my lives? So I'm trying to figure out if it's something I'm doing wrong. So me and Mrs. I was just on live just a minute ago for about 20 minutes. Only got 2 people showed up. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, Miss Big Bill. I think they playing with me. I think they playing with me. Hold on, they want me to verify my age. I think it's messed up that Google wants you to verify your age by taking a screenshot. Like they gonna prove that you, oh yeah, you definitely older than, you definitely old. I think that's effed up, Google. I'm just telling you that change to, yeah. I think that's effed up. Tell me to verify with my doggone face. Tell me to verify with my doggone face. I know my face is jacked up. I'm like Miss Netta. I know my face is jacked up, doggone. Let's see. I got it set. So now I got me in here. But I'm like, I'm not trying to see if people will come in and stay. I just want to see if they're coming in. And if they're not coming in, that means that there is a reason. Okay, I see 3 likes over there. I see 2 over here. Ooh, this is so nerve wracking. I see I'm coming up, so trying to see if Mrs. I's gonna come in and work with me. Yeah, these numbers are different on every screen. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, it just says different numbers on everything. Is anybody in here? Oh, Big Bill, if you still in here, thank you, my love. They just showed me what those rubies are. I didn't know that was like $10. You better shut up. You know how far that pushed me? How close? When I saw it come up, I was like, how I got $20 on my thing? So now that's encouraging me. I think I'm gonna start giving my own self a little something to at least so I can get my first. Let me get my check. Now I did realize it's $100 per month, so that's gonna be a. But anyways, look, and then after for the first time, Big Bill, after you gave, I don't know if those rubies had something to do with it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Those the first time for the rubies. This is the first time I've ever seen where YouTube is showing me that for on my live, if I got 1,000 views, for every 1,000 views, I would get $441. What? But I only got 23 views. But I've been on live and gotten over 3,000 views. I've gotten over 1,000 views. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to see if they're staying. I'm trying to see if they're coming in, and I'm not seeing that. And so my point in saying that is, I was like, oh wow. So for every 1,000 views, it was $440. That's a lot, y'all. I need to figure this out. I need to make sure my views is viewing and try to get my views right. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not trying to not trying to figure out how to keep them. Then that's on me to figure out how to keep them. But at least I want them to be able to come in. But I'm not seeing, the only people that I'm seeing come in is my regular people. Big Bill, Mrs. Eyes, Lucky, Golden. I haven't seen Seizure Free Girl, but I believe she could probably get in. And that's it. I haven't seen anybody else. Oh, Akash, I did just see him. But I haven't seen anybody else. Oh, and then look, I don't know if it was, no, it couldn't have been. Look, I'm giving you credit for everything. It wasn't all you, Big Bill. Look, but after I seen them rubies, something just, and I looked, I had a new member, didn't even know it. I had a new member a day ago, didn't even know it. And then Lucky, so it's like 4 of us. I'm included, but still. So that encouraged me. So I appreciate you. That's all I wanted to say. I appreciate you. That encouraged me to, okay, Scylla, now you can start giving to yourself. Okay, I feel good about that. I don't feel like a loser now. Now somebody else done opened it up. Now I can start giving to myself and be okay with that. Before I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be the only one giving myself gifts and whatever. I need to let me send me a little something. Oh, I don't even know if I got, let me see if I can. Let me send me a little something. Is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I've ever done this. Wait, how do you send a little something? Okay, I can join. Let me join. It's always something, ain't it? Oh, I got it. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Wow, you can do Google Pay with cash at Walmart, 7-Eleven, or Walgreens. Shut up. No, I can't jump. I can't even do it on this because I haven't set up my payment on here yet. Man, I thought I saw it said 16 people. It didn't. It still say 3. Man, that is disturbing to me, y'all. I wonder if is it possible that because I am now doing the ads and whatever situation is that maybe they don't push you as hard, maybe? No, that don't make sense because they get money from the ads too, so they would want to push you out. So that don't make sense. Okay, now that's a new somebody. Now this is encouraging. This is encouraging. Thank you so much. Now, okay, was that one of you? Was that you, Big Bill? Because that's a new name. I haven't seen that name. So now it didn't show up on my screen, but that is a new name. Oh, bless your heart. I'm trying to see. I'm on here trying to see if I call it shadow ban, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, because I'm not seeing people come into my live streams. So I'm trying to see why. So we're making sure that it's not set to subscriber only, it's not set to members only. And none of that is set. So I'm trying to figure out why I'm only getting for 4 hours 25 people. No, 23 people. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Like I'm getting the subscribers, I'm getting views on my videos, comments, likes, shares. I'm getting all of that. But on my live streams, I'm not getting anything. And like I said, I'm not trying to see if anybody will come and stay. That's not the issue. I'm trying to see if they're coming in. I need them to come in. Okay, wait, here's something. Let me see. Show your support. Oh, okay, okay, let me send something. Membership gifting. Oh, there we go. Never seen that. Okay, it's a laptop. Let me do that. Lord, if I can. Am I still on here? I don't know how to do it. How do I do it? I'm trying to gift memberships, but I don't see. I don't even know if y'all can see me or not. Oh, yes, I do. I'm sitting here looking at you. Yeah, someone is actually helping me. I'm waiting on her to come back in. She was okay. I don't see how to do it. I see the option to send the but it don't. That's weird. Okay, anywho, I was gonna try to do it. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting on Mrs. Eyes. Mrs. Eyes was helping me because it wasn't just a minute ago. It was only me and her because I was on my cell phone. So we thought, well, maybe let's do it on the laptop. Maybe that'll make a difference. And it's not making a difference. Really? Okay. I appreciate you telling me that, but that makes me concerned. Because this is not the first. This is probably it's been in the last few live streams. So not just today, yesterday, last week. I think I only got 23. It's been around 25 people. But no matter how long I'm on, it's around 25 people, under 50 people that comes in. Whereas before I had 1,800. I was getting over 300 or 400 for the most part. Whether they stayed or not is different, but at least they was coming in. And now I'm not even seeing anybody come in. So I'm trying to, well, it can't be something. Well, I'm like, it's nothing I'm doing. The settings are all right. There's nothing else I can see to do. I have it set to everybody. It's not on members. I did see, oh, Mrs. I is not in here, but she was telling me like, oh no, no, that's not true. I did see where I can set it to subscriber only, but that's for the chat or messages. It's not for views. You can set the views for public, private, unlisted, and members. You can't set it for subscribers. At least I can't. I don't know if somebody else can or not. Yeah, so it's not making a difference that I'm on my laptop. I'm gonna give it some more time and see. Because it's been 15 minutes and it's only been what, 4 people, and I'm a couple of them. So yeah, because I needed to see, like, wait a minute, let me see if I'm coming up. I am coming up. That is so disturbing to me, though. I did see, though. You got anything to talk about? What's happening? I'm open. I don't know much about nothing, but of course, people did tell me I was Miss thinks she know it all. I'm like, how? Just because what I do know, I'm passionate about, and I stand on what I know. But it definitely ain't everything. Man, this is so disheartening. Let me see. I can share. I can share it with. I'm gonna share it with Facebook. Oh Lord. There you go, doing too much, Zilla. There you go, doing too much. Let me share it with TikTok. Oh, I'm not signing a TikTok either on here. Not signed in. I can't even share. Not signed into Facebook or TikTok on my laptop. This is frustrating because I don't know what to do. Like, is there something I can do to make it better? I was gonna come on here and cook. I just couldn't get up. I couldn't get out of bed. So and I had to go to the store in order to cook. I just couldn't do it. But I'm just trying to see if it does me no good. I mean, it does me good, but it doesn't engage with your audience. Yeah, members only live stream. I was gonna say it does me no good to come on here and cook me a nice little meal and nobody's able to see it. Like, what? I don't want to come on here and cook for me. I know what I cook. I know how to cook. Or actually, I know that I can't cook. Now, what type of things are you into? What's happening if you're still on here? Are you have you been following that Miss Netta and Charles debacle that they into it with everybody? You've been following that? I don't know what type of things, like, are you into politics? I don't get into politics because most things I think most people don't. So I try to stay away from that. Any TV shows? You said nothing special, family, work, sports. Right. I'm surprised they let you say bullshit in the chat. Are you into any specific TV shows or anything like that? Yeah, I'm surprised. Usually, no, you're fine. I think I think the reason they tell you I think they tell you to misspell it because like the algorithm can see curse words and that can like it can cause you to not be monetized or something like that. But I ain't getting no views anyway, so I don't know how it's going to affect me. But no, so they just ask you to misspell the words. But normally you don't see, maybe because the bull is on there, because the shit don't normally come up. I don't know why you can say it, but you can't spell it. Just sounds insane to me. But don't make sense to me. Okay. Oh. Oh no, it's a lot of rules, and I don't even know half of them. Big Bill, I don't know half of the rules. I don't even know because I've never read them. I'm learning by error, which is bad. It's bad. I'm learning by error. After I get strikes, that's when I start to learn stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot of rules. Very discouraging because as soon as I come up and start like making some progress, I get knocked back down. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, because of another rule. I don't know any of the rules. You hear me? And then I learned too by when I go to other people's chats and stuff, and they start saying, "I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that." Like, I don't know, and I'm a YouTuber. I don't know that you're not supposed to do that. That's like when they was like when people come in and they spam the chat, like they'll come in and just put alphabets like A, B, and like they'll do it in different time, and that's called spamming. I think that's called spam the chat. I don't know the lingo. And people say they'll tell you like they think it's a good thing because they think they're giving you comments. So the more comments, the better. No, the algorithm don't favor that. Don't do that. Don't come in here and just put numbers, one and then three and then six and then don't do that because it'll mess it up. Nah, I'm trying to get in the algorithm, not get out of the algorithm. This is so weird. So this is not making a difference. I wonder. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Where are you located? Are you in the UK? Or do you just work at night? No, because you said over the US is different. So you're definitely in a different country. Man, I should have went and got I done broke my glass on my pipe. Pissed me off. Broke it in the garbage disposal. Dropped it. Whew. So now I'm stuck with this thing that don't really work. Oh, yeah, dude. I've been hitting it all day. It's probably out of, and they ain't changed it. It's probably burnt up. That's what it is. See how you learn stuff when you talk your way through it? That's what it is. Ain't nothing in here. Burn up. Still, it ain't gonna last all day. Hopefully, I'll get out tomorrow and because I need to go get me another pipe or bong. I don't know what those things are called. And I need to go to the grocery store. I was going to do a grocery shopping video. I was going to grocery shop for my burrito stuff and for my gumbo. I was going to make a gumbo out of the food that I bought yesterday. Here's that thing. I was looking for you. Out of the sausage and stuff I bought yesterday at the farmer's market, I was going to make me a gumbo. Oh, yeah, that's definitely burnt up. Girl, what are you thinking? Oh, I got nerve to talk about it's not working. It's working. I did notice somehow when I smoke off this thing, it hits different. The puff is harder. I can't suck it in like that. And yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want y'all to see me. Yeah, it hits a little different. I don't know why. It's the same stuff. I am 420 friendly, so we got any Christian folk that's offended by that. Sayonara. Check your neck. Well, I won't check you next time because I'm gonna be smoking in too. Although I am gonna, this will probably come to an end too. You can't unknow what you know. When you wake up, you can't go back to sleep after you woke up. So to hear about all the chemicals that they're putting, like the God created 420 is God sent. It's great. The crap that they're making now and the chemicals that they're putting in it is not the same way they're doing with our food and water and all that. So yeah. So if you're on here, what happening? If you're on here, uh yeah, they do us bad over here. They do us bad over here. They put stuff in our food. They put stuff in our water. They put stuff in our marijuanas. I know stuff that's banned in other countries. They give it to us like Skittles, including Skittles. Red dye, anybody? Or what is it? The red, is it the red dye? Whatever that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They trying to take us out over here. They've been trying to take my people out from day one, but nowadays they trying to take some of everybody out. Weed out the poor, I think. Which, according to the Bible, if you believe it, the poor you will have with you always. So I don't know how well that's going to work. Let me see if this works. For some reason, there we go. For some reason, I hate hitting this. I hate to smoke in front of y'all. Don't seem ladylike. And I'm not ladylike at all. But that even seems less ladylike than what I am. Make it feel like I'm sucking on something. You hear me? Like something up in my mouth like this. Which I wouldn't mind, like if I was licking a popsicle or an ice cream cone. That wouldn't be a problem. But for some reason, to puff on it, I just feel like it's very disrespectful to do that in front of people's online. I don't know. Maybe I'm, anywho, for whatever that's worth. Oh wait, I just saw something that came up. What does this do? Channel activity. Go to channel. Pin message, report, remove, put user time. Oh, that's cool. Add as moderator. Oh, hide user. Okay. Let me stop before I be done block Big Bill and didn't even try to. Now, sometimes I have Cash App drawings happening. Is that something you would be interested in participating in? Because I have very few people that participates in my Cash App drawings. If I can't find more people, I'm gonna just stop doing them. And I don't want to do that because I do it because I want to, but I want it to, I also wanted to, not make a difference, but I wanted to, I don't know. I want to feel good about it, I guess. I need to clean up. Ain't doing well. I said ain't doing it. I might take y'all with. You know what? I'm sitting here. They ain't like we talking. Look, a whole mess. I don't think I've ever done this in my kitchen. Is that too bright? That's too bright, probably. I don't think I've ever done this on a laptop. Been in my kitchen. That's weird. But I do need to clean up, y'all. Why not try to give me a few little... I just want to see if I stay on here an hour, how many people am I going to get? Because for the last few times, it's been 25 or less. Could you imagine if I can get $441 per 1,000 views and I got those 3,000 views like I did before, or even the 1,800 views, y'all, in one video? Oh, that would change my life. It would change my life. That would change my life. And let me tell you something. Well, I don't, and it's not about anybody else or talking about anybody else or down in anybody else, but I believe in giving back. Do you understand me? The more I get, the more I can give. Period. The more I get, the more I can give. And so that would change everything. I would have so many Cash App draws. We all be balling up in here, Big Bill. Do you understand me? Look, I will put you on my taxes real life. Look, we all be balling up in here. That would be a lot. $441 per 1,000 views is what they told me on the last stream that I would have got, but I didn't get but 23. Do you understand me? You hear me? We gonna all ball. I'm talking about all. That's me balling. Me talking about an extra. First of all, an extra $500 for me would change my life. An extra $500 a month for me would change my life. So to even consider getting $441 for one video for 1,000 views sounds insane. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if that's, but that's what it said on my other video, on my last live. I was on there for 3 hours, for almost 4 hours. I don't know if that's why. I don't know if that's why it was saying that. So I wanted to see. So now I'll see what this one says after it processes. I'll see what this one says and see if there's a difference in the time frame or whatever situation is, or do you have to be on there so long or whatever. I don't know if, like I said, if because now that they have the ads, or I don't know if because I've signed up for that, if that's starting, that now they're not pushing you out in the algorithm as much. But I say that it doesn't make sense, because they get about, somebody said YouTube gets like 45% of the ad revenue. So they want to push you out. They want you to get that money. You hear me? I would think they would want you to get as many views. But then again, they gonna get the ad money regardless. If I get the views, they gonna still get the ad money. Well, but you need the views in order. Anyways, y'all get me. I'm trying to figure this doggone thing out. I don't know how to get in the algorithm, y'all. I don't know how to get in the algorithm. I know how to do it on the, what I've been doing to get my subscribers and all of that. I know how to do that, but I don't know how to, on my lives, I'm not sure what's going on, how to get in the algorithm on my lives. I don't know if you guys have to share I think you guys try to do, if you don't mind, if you can share the live, not because I have anything to offer right now. I'm just trying to see if that's going to make a difference. I'm just trying to see if that's going to make a difference. Because it's unheard of that, again, I don't know if that's a normal, I don't know. But to see some of these people, they get 50,000 views while they're on their live, and to think that they could possibly get $400 per 1,000 or something, like, how is that possible? To me, that doesn't make sense. I can't even add that much. You hear me? I can't add that high. Like, I know people said, like, social media can change your life, but I'm like, my goodness, that sounds insane. I'm just trying to get out the hood. No, I don't even mind staying in the hood, to be honest. I don't want to stay in the hood, but I'm saying if I had to, I can live in the hood. I don't care. My ask was for me to be able to pay all my bills every month and still have money left over. Not a few dollars, but I'm saying money left over for the rest of the month and to do whatever I need to do. That's it. If I want to take a trip, I got money to take a trip and I still got money left over. So I'm not asking to be a millionaire, but I definitely, anywho. However, now, don't get it twisted. There's room in my heart for millions. There is room in my heart for millions. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if you're still on here, but Big Bill, could you imagine me a millionaire? Could you imagine me a millionaire, Big Bill? I'm not even 1,000. I'm not even 100 right now. And I give out $25, $50, $100 cash apps. Could you imagine me a millionaire? Just imagine. I feel like, I'm going to be honest, I feel like that's why I get so much pushback in the atmosphere, if we want to say with the enemy, is because if I ever come up, I'm bringing people with me. You hear me? I'm not coming up by myself. I'm taking people with me. Those that want to go, I'm taking people with me. So I believe that's why I get so much pushback. And that's why you'll see so many people, like, how do you see so many people who don't give, who don't care about people, who are bad people, whatever situation, live so well? They don't get as much pushback, in my opinion. And then I'd rather get it with integrity too. So sometimes integrity, sometimes I feel like fuck integrity, but I'd much rather have the money. Sometimes I feel like that. But then integrity wins. I guess that's integrity, right? I guess that's the definition of integrity. No. Mrs. Eyes ain't came in yet. Mrs. Eyes might have went to sleep. Mrs. Eyes like bumped that. It's late. It's late on a Sunday. Do you understand me? For anybody. But I think it's great for a giver. That's why I like so much to show that that video of Auntie Sod who did that hood giveaway. That's why I broadcast that, because to show how she got together with some friends and some sponsors and people that got together and gave back. She'll never go without, but you know what I'm saying? She's a giver. She's a giver. She could have charged people for that stuff and it still would have been worth it. It still would have been a blessing if she was charging people. But to give, like, yeah, that's the type of heart, I like that type of heart. And then you got people come on there and talk about, oh, she leaving the food out too long. How would you know that? Have you ever went to Walmart and asked Walmart how long they leave the food out? How long is they food refrigerated? Like, stop that. And you pay big top dollar for their stuff. This is free. I hope ain't nobody getting sick. Well, if they was, I'm sure you would know it. Like, stop. Anybody, just anything to pick out, well, where's she getting the money from? It ain't you. So why is you worried about it? It ain't you. That's what people were saying on the video. Like, you guys are crazy. Y'all are insane. You know what I'm saying? To see somebody helping that many people and then to say, where is she getting the money from? And why is she leaving the food? And then the one lady now that tripped me out, that one lady that complained, like, oh, I can't believe she only gave us one meat, one choice of this. I said it tripped me out because I was judging. I was like, oh, that's just so disturbing. I made a video about it. Made a video how disturbed I was that these people was complaining. And when I tell you, when I got home from the farmer's market yesterday with that doggone stuff, you think I didn't complain? I was like, oh, watch your mouth. So I said, oh, that's how that happens. The Lord got a way of showing you. B-I-T, watch your mouth. Yes. Stop judging. don't know why I always wash the sink out first. That's the stupidest thing. Then I have to come back and do it again because then I wash everything else after, and I got to wash the sink out again. It's backwards, Scylla. It's backwards. Ooh, this bleach is strong. Ooh. Well, if you happen to come on here on a replay game, I don't know why you would sit and watch me and watch this, because I didn't plan on coming on here to entertain you at all. I was just trying to see why I'm not getting no views. However, y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell, so when I do come live, at least you'll be notified, because I noticed that the people that my regular people that I deal with on a regular basis all seem to be notified and they come in. So I did, however, get a new viewer today from What's Happening, who I appreciate. So somebody new came in. However, it's only been like my regular people. So make sure you hit the notification bell to make sure whenever I come live, you'll be notified, just in case that makes a difference for me. But what I'm telling you is, when I do better, we all do better. I know that sounds crazy because people so used to people conning, lying, scheming, but I've showed my proof. You understand me? I done already proven that I give and I have nothing. So if I can give with nothing, with just a little bit more, do you understand me? With just a little bit more, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, absolutely. All I want to get me is, ultimately, I want to get me a piece of land, maybe a tiny house. I don't want a big house, but I do want a piece of land with some, I can put a garden and different things like that. I can start taking control of my life, and I need to get me another car. Other than that, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm giving. I'm sowing. I'm helping. Absolutely. If I'm, look, Big Bill done been on here enough times and done won enough of my doggone giveaways to know, to vouch for the fact that I'm legit when it comes to doing my giveaways. You hear me? And this is on less than $1,000 income, or not income, but less than $1,000 a month. I receive less than $1,000 a month to live on. My rent is $300, and I have come in here and given. One time, the total was like 170. Another time the total might have been 100. Sometimes it might be 25, might be 50, might be, but legit. Do you understand me? I wanted to start doing the Cash App giveaways every Saturday. But I don't have the money to do that. So every Saturday became, well, I guess whenever I can. Whenever I can get a chance, I guess. So what I've been doing though, in order to do it, it's not because I have the money, but Cash App actually, I borrow the money from Cash App to do the Cash App giveaways. I don't have the money. That money ain't sitting in my bank. Absolutely not. That money comes from borrowing. They just upped it to $150. So I'm like, oh Lord, I did not need them to do that. I did not need them to up my loan amount. But I've been doing the Cash App loans for a couple years now. And so it started at $25, and now it's up to $150. I've been faithful paying, but it's been a couple years, like having a little credit card almost. But you only pay for every $100. I think so far I've been paying $5 interest for $100. Okay. So, and I can pay it late, and I think it might be another $2 or something. So, not bad. Came in when I needed some tires, or I needed some gas, or I'm like, ooh, let me get on Cash App. Let me see what I got on. Let me see if I got to borrow on Cash App. They came in handy. So, man, it pissed me off. I broke my doggone glass. Okay, that's all I got for this kitchen. That's it. That bleach, that took me out. My room is a mess. Let me show you my room. I ought to be shamed. Don't have a shameful bone in my body. Oh, hey, Mrs. Eyes. You say you accidentally deleted a comment. Look, I should be shamed, Mrs. Eyes. Look at this mess. Look at this. Look at this. Wait, what is that? Ain't something more. Oh, that's on this side. Oh, okay. Ain't that a mess? As if I'm not going to get in there and just lay in that bed in the trash. It didn't make a difference over here, though. It did not make a difference. But I did see a new person came in. I know it's a mess, ain't it? Oh, DH, you see DH? Yeah, that's a new. Oh, you deleted DH? Lord, there you go. You see what I'm saying? Moderators working against you. Ooh. What did you say? Oh. Oh, did I put it back up there? Wait, did I undelete it? Oh, maybe I did. You wasn't able to chat? On here? When? Oh, now DH did say something else was going on, that they was in a couple other chats and some other people's having the same issue with nobody in there. So it could be something going on with YouTube, I wonder. But this has been going on for me for for at least a week. So it definitely ain't new for me. I haven't gotten over 25 people in a week. Oh, I told you I found us some I got us some nightgowns. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And got something for the fellas. Got something for the fellas. It's the cutest stuff. When I say it's the cutest. And Christmas time coming up, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be Christmas. So I'm getting, we gonna do Christmas, Mrs. Eyes. I got Mrs. Eyes, Big Bill, Lucky, it's a few more y'all. Yeah. Yep, that's those. These gonna be Christmas gifts. I think y'all gonna like it. I think y'all gonna like it. I think y'all gonna like it. I know I can't wait either. You know what my problem is? I'm nowhere cl- I'm nowhere close to a doggone uh FedEx. Nowhere close to one. So I'm like, I don't know. I want no, nowhere close to one. So I'm trying to figure out how to get a doggone box. You say get, but you know what? Can I be honest though? I thought about it. I said, I'm gonna actually have to get y'all's addresses to send y'all these gifts, these Christmas gifts. Y'all don't have to trust me. But see, y'all see me, y'all know who I am. I'd have been burned. Y'all know I'd have been burned. And when I say it was so hurtful that I gave this person my address because they told me, oh, I'm gonna send you this, I'm sending you this, or what a situation is, and I'm thinking this person is gonna help me. Never sent anything to my address. So they used my address for something. I don't know exactly what, but they used it for something. It wasn't what they told me it was for. Absolutely. So that burned me and that really hurt me to my soul. It really did. But I said, actually, you're gonna have to get that. Well, unless y'all got P.O. box, you're gonna have to get their address if they, if they want the gift. So I think I'm gonna probably end up sharing it with you anyways. I really do. You said not the style. Yeah. I didn't think it was her style either because I really thought we was friends. I honestly thought we was friends. I thought we was friends. So that's what hurt the most because I'm like, but you befriended me. I didn't ask for your befriending. I didn't ask for your assistance. I didn't ask for your help. I turned it down. I'm not a taker. You understand me? Like that's hard for me. But I was like, well, maybe the Lord, I cannot stop. If I pray to God to send me and I need help, then how you gonna block your blessings when he send it? So I said, okay, well, let me allow this person to help me for the first time. So yeah, it that effed me up. You do you not know that's why it was so hard for me to make you a moderator? It took me so long to make you a moderator because I trusted that person and made that person a moderator too. Yeah. Right. When you do that, you block blessings. But and at the same time, you could invite curses. You hear me? You could invite problems. That's my problem. Yeah. She put me through a lot, y'all. That was a lot. She put me through a lot. Absolutely. And then to find out, I don't know who this person is. When I sent my girlfriend the pictures of all the pictures that the person sent to me, my girlfriend was like, these are Google pictures. These are pictures they just got off a line. I don't know. I didn't even think to do that because I don't think of people like that. I don't research people. And I never thought, well, let me see if this picture is real. Like, why would I think to do that? Never thought to do that. Come to find out, and I still haven't done it. I don't do that. I don't do background check. When somebody was like, yeah, like if you meet somebody and date somebody, the first thing you should do is do at least a background check or do like you could do a offender lookup. I never would do that. I wouldn't even Google search. Like you could find people wanted or whatever by their name. Google search. I met this one person on a dating site and he gave me his name. And this is when I was like, my girlfriend was like, you need to look him up. So I said, well, let me look him up. Looked him up. His name didn't come up, but a name that was he spelled his name. The way he spelled his name was a little bit off. And I was like, I've never seen, I'm gonna say Christopher spelled like that. So let me spell it the correct way. Spelled it correct way. He was in there for essay of minors and stuff. Do you understand me? So I said, I know you need to do that, but it doesn't come natural to me to research people. It doesn't come natural to me. Like I learned the hard way though, but it doesn't come natural to me to check people out to see if they're really real or if they're I didn't even think, like, why did we never video chat? You hear me? We never video chat. I sent this person pictures of my mom when she was at her most vulnerable. My mom right before she passed away. Do you understand me? That's how, like, I felt like how close we were. Yeah, that hurt me to my soul. Not to mention all of the emotional. I cried most of the time. We was the few months that we was talking, I cried all the time because I just felt like finally somebody hears me, and the Lord is actually answering some prayer. That almost effed up my belief in God. You heard me? But it wasn't God, because this person claimed to be Christian. So I'm like, yeah, that wasn't a godly person. That was a religious person. I say religious person. You get me? I don't have teeth, so. Wait. Why you got to be crazy though? That's the only part. Look, that's the only part. I'm like, yep, that's Mrs. Eyes. Yep, that's her. No. Okay, 65. Okay, yeah, 65. Because you was a year under my oldest brother. Okay. No. Why do I keep thinking that? Do you remember last time I said that? After I said that, it reminded me, like, no, that's not what it is. My brother was born in 66, so it makes me think that you 65. Anywho, I do that every time. I don't know why. And I only do that with you. Maybe that's intentional. Yeah, I'm a do. I just, like I said, I be good shot. But within the first month, though, to get scammed like that within the first month was odd. And then there was other people that knew about it, or that knew this person, so it made it even believable. I don't know. Anywho. Shut up. Wait, what's a quad cane? The stick with the why do I want to call it a tornado? What was that thing called that sticks to the ground? The I know it's that 40 caliber. Stop playing with me. What's a 4-footer? Is that a dog? Not the cane corso. That's I've been watching those videos of them big dogs, so that's what cane reminds me of. What? Oh, this is disturbing. What? Why is this set to remind me? Oh, that disturbed me. Something came up to my take a break. You don't tell me to take a break. BIT. Then it was set to remind me to go to bed. I wish to God I would. I'm not sure why that is, like, why that's telling me that. I wish to God you would tell me to go to bed. Don't play with me, Google. So you done got me distracted. You said it has 4 feet on the bottom. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You was talking about the kind that stands up, right? Like a claw. Is that what you're talking about? The walking cane with the grips at the bottom? Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It seemed like I remember it called the tornado or volcano or something. It was called something because it had the multiple things at the bottom. Right. Why she didn't just say that though, Big Bill? Why she didn't just say walking? She know I'm slow. I'm like a cane corso dog. I don't know what that is. Doggone it. Not a bicycle bell. So if you fall or something, you can ring. Why do you have a bicycle bell? Ooh, so the cats can hear you coming? Don't be over there stepping on them cats, Mrs. Eyes. Don't be over there stepping on them cats with your doggone cane. Oh, I got some cat shorts, some funny cats coming too. I just got to put them together. But I got some funny cats. I did it all in Miss. I was like, and I was going. I think did I put it together? I don't know if I put it together or not. But I was gonna put, hey, this is for you, Mrs. I was gonna put something like that, but I'm telling you, that's I ain't got to put it. Why do I believe that? Let me find out. Is you a Scrooge? Is you a Mrs. Scrooge? Shut up. You ought to be shamed. Beep beep. I know that's right. Move out the doggone way. But wait, what is they doing if you on a cane walking and you gotta move them out the doggone way? what in the world is we walk? What is going on at these places? So you like to have fun? I could picture you doing that on a scooter, come up blowing your horn. I could definitely picture you scaring people. Henri. Have you ever been called Henri? I have. That's what takes one to know one. I have. To my traffic jams. That's funny. Yeah, I'm excited about these night situations. I'm excited about these gifts we gonna do. Yep. For sure. I know for sure the probably 5 people who I'm gifts to, but I'm gonna send y'all and y'all getting the same thing. So stop it. No, not y'all. Well, I take that back. Big Bill won't be getting a gown. You get what I'm saying? It's along the same. Big Bill, you either you getting a gown or you ain't getting nothing. You do that just to piss me off, don't you? You know you saying a word I don't know, Mrs. Eyes, and you do that just to piss me off, don't you? I don't know what incorrigible is. I barely went to school. Barely went to school. You sure right about it. You sure right about it. I guess I shouldn't be okay. Like I said on other, we don't judge over here. You know, you can have a gown. It just depends. I'm just saying. No, you ain't getting. He ain't getting no doggone gown. Talk about we can be triplets. We're gonna take our triplet pictures. Y'all gonna have to take pictures. Well, no, that probably wouldn't be appropriate. I don't know how old Big Bill is, but to see all those old people dressed up in night attire just don't sound sexy to me at all. Incorrigible. Oh. Still don't know what the F it is. Did I ask you before, was you a teacher? I think I asked you that before and you said no and investigate. Did you say you just like to investigate or research? Oh, research. Jabul. I can't stand you. Incorrigible. Oh, incorrigible. Oh, incorrigible. Is that what you're saying? Incorrigible? Is that how that's spelled? Yeah. Is you talking about Encourage? Oh, I got you. Doggone it. Well, folks don't understand. When I say I'm slow, I mean it. I don't be making it up or trying to sound like, oh, nah, I'm just a little slow. No. It takes me a little time to. I tell you, my mama had a sixth grade education. And the man that raised me from the age of 6 months till I was 8 could not read or write. So why you think I didn't care for school too much? My mama's only requirement was graduate high school because she didn't get past the sixth grade. Graduate high school, and I barely did that. I begged my way through high school. Beg. You love the sixth grade? Sixth grade, not so much. Not so much me. Not so much. But sixth grade was the beginning of, I feel like sixth grade was like the pre-high school. I think for me, that's when you start switching all the classes and, having, different, not just homeroom, but you know what I'm saying? Like different teachers and more independent, I think. A little bit mannish. Sixth grade, when you start smelling yourself a little bit. Mm-hmm. What grade did I like? I think I liked elementary school. Well, but I don't think it had anything to do with the school. Y'all didn't? Y'all didn't change class till the 7th? We did. We changed classes in the 6th grade. Okay. That was our junior high. Or no, it wasn't. It was middle. It's called middle school, Hoover Middle School. We changed classes. That's where that Down syndrome girl beat up my brother. Whooped his ass. Do you hear me? Michelle. I don't know if I told that story, but I have a brother on my dad that is 2 weeks younger than me. Although I claim to still be the baby of the family, I'm still the baby, but he's 2 weeks younger than me. R.I.P. because he's now gone. But anyways, but we was always raised in the same schools. We knew each other. We would always spend the summer together, and we even went to the same schools and stuff. But we never, like, unless my dad was in town or whatever, we never like hung out, and my mama he didn't come to our house or nothing like that. So, I mean, go figure. Him and my mama, his mom and my mom was pregnant at the same time. My mama didn't like that. My mom was married. So, anywho. So, but we was in 6th grade at Hoover Middle School. And I think my brother was picking on Michelle. Michelle was, she had a sister that was in our grade named Courtney. And Michelle, now mind you, Michelle had Down syndrome. And even though Michelle was in our class, Michelle was 19. Michelle was grown. Michelle was grown. Let's just say that. So not only was Michelle older, Michelle was stronger. She wasn't really bigger because she was short, but she was stocky. She was kind of like a stud. She was like a stud. She was a stud Down syndrome white girl with short hair. She wore high top shoes with baggy jeans, short. Cool Down syndrome. You hear me? Cool. Michelle was cool. I'll never forget Michelle. I know her last name. Would never forget her. And my brother was picking on Michelle. And when I say Michelle mopped the floor with my brother, we had out there, we had red dirt. In Oklahoma, there's a lot of red dirt. She had my brother face all in that dirt and was smushing his face. And somebody gonna look over at me talking about, ain't that your brother? I was like, yeah. They said, but you're not gonna help him? Do how she whooping a boy? Michelle is whooping a boy. Me and my brother the same age, so it ain't like he's my younger brother. No, we 2 weeks apart. We the same age. We twins at this point. Michelle is dog walking my brother. You think I'm supposed to get in that? Absolutely not. He shouldn't have picked on her, number one. Oh, Michelle whooped the dog crap out of my brother. He came up. Oh, he was so embarrassed. He was embarrassed. Michelle was like, yeah. I felt like Michelle wanted to say, nigga, play with me again. I could hear her thinking, now play with me again, nigga. He never did. He never did. He never did. I don't think nobody else messed with Michelle after that. Play with her if you want to. I'll never forget Michelle for that. Michelle whooped the dog crap out of my brother. He deserved it. He shouldn't have been picking on him. That's what bullies get. Oh, she dog walked in. Anywho. Oh, that was hilarious. That brought back up a memory. What was we talking about, though? Oh, your elementary was 1 through 6. Okay. Our elementary was 1 through, our elementary school was 1 through 4th. Then I went to 5th grade at a different school. It was, I don't know if they called it intermediate. I don't know what they called it, but it was a different school. Then I went to Hoover, which was 6th grade. That was middle school. And then our 7th and 8th was another school. That was junior high. And then 9th through 12th was high school. And when I tell you, I went to school with people from the 1st grade, because I didn't go to kindergarten. My mom wouldn't send me to kindergarten. So I went from 1st grade on up top. We graduated. They still on my Facebook right today. Mm-hmm. Still remember them right today. So 7th and 9th was middle. Shut up. Really? You from the country? You live in the country or something? That sounds like country stuff. Or is that big city because y'all had so many students or whatever? Yep, same. I don't call them friends, but you know what I'm saying? The people that I used to be best friends with and stuff in school, still on my Facebook. Okay. Oh, okay. So, they might have changed it since in that little time thing, because we're not that far apart, but they must have changed it in that time. Oh, we are kind of far apart. There I go again. I keep thinking 66 means because my brother is 8 years older than me. So I'm thinking you're just 8 years older than me. There you go. Okay, 14 year. Okay, yeah. Something must have changed. Okay, I got you now. Oh, get out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't meet up with nobody. They have stuff going on, and I'll be like, oh, that looks so fun. I won't go. I'm going I'm gonna ruin it probably for everybody. I'll ruin it probably for everybody. I'm not fun at all. Hey, Lucky. Oh, wow, that's weird to see you in green. That is so weird. Lucky is a member, a channel member. He's part of the Paw Patrol. And you saw Lucky, I put up that member thing. You saw we got an extra one. I didn't even know she was on there. I'm so sorry, new member. I was like, let me acknowledge the fact. You said some from 1st grade. Okay. Yeah, that's when I started. I got people from my 1st grade on up. And like I said, we went through 1st through 4th, 5th, and then 6th, then 7th and 8th, then 9th through 12th. Oh yeah, we trying to attract in some money. Look, I was telling them, look, Lucky, I was telling them how now I can see that YouTube had put up and told me that for my last live, I could get like 1,000 for every 1,000 views. I get $441. I was like, what? So I told Big Bill, I said, imagine if I make, you hear me? One of my lives, I got 3,000 views. Could you imagine that in one? That's one video. I said, just imagine I become a doggone millionaire. If I become, I'm taking people with me. I'm not going to make money by myself. I'm taking people with me. Do you understand me? We all going together. Okay. I've stayed friendly. Like, we still communicate like on Facebook and stuff like that, but meeting up, I don't even meet up with family. Do you hear me? The only problem is, Lucky, I didn't get but 23 views. So I'm never going to hit that 1,000 on that. I was like, man, if I could get people. So that's what I did. I came on here to see, because the last few lives I've been on got under 25 views. And I was trying to figure out, like, I called it shadow ban. Mrs. I was like, that's not called shadow ban. But it's definitely not a setting or anything like that. I checked everything. I did it on my phone, on my laptop. Nothing has changed. So I'm trying to figure out, how can I get my live views back up? I had most of the time, my live views are over 400 people coming in. Whether they stay is irrelevant. I'm just saying, at least come in. I'm not even getting them to come in. But somehow it's telling me I'm getting subscribers. If I get 23 people, I got 13 subscribers. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. I ain't complaining, but I'm just saying I've never heard of that. You said this is closed caption. I don't know hashtags. I don't know any. You said as far as like in my description or title or whatever. I wasn't even gonna put a title up this time, because I was like, well, maybe if I just leave my regular title and just say, when it says up there like the standard YouTube title, but it didn't come up on the laptop, I wasn't even gonna put a title or anything. What's a good idea? Oh. I can't stand her. I cannot. No, wait. No, you didn't say hashtag crazy. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I got to deal with, Lucky? You see what I got to deal with when I come on here? Oh, but when I tell you, I felt so bad from the way I did that man yesterday. Oh, I felt so bad. I feel bad about every interaction that I have, every bad interaction like that, because I'm still not over it, even though I could go back and fight him again today. That's how it takes me a while to get over it. But I still felt bad. I was like, oh, Scylla, and you was on live, and you was loud. And I told him yesterday, I said, and he had me telling about fuck white people. Had me, and Mrs. Eyes on it. Had me being disrespectful to Mrs. Eyes. Mrs. Eyes know I ain't talking about her, but still. The nigga got me on here talking about fuck white people. Fuck the white people he talking about. Fuck what he talking about. See, I'd be one of those ones say, some of my best friends are white. You know, yeah, I'm one of them. But some of my best friends are white. But don't play with me. I heard somebody, I was watching a Facebook the other day, and the dude was like, so I'm talking to all you niggas. The guy, if you saw one of the videos that I put up, the one that was talking about the people that look alike, the people that look back then, like Jay-Z, oh, that motherfucker still ugly. He was ugly back then, ugly. Him. He was talking about, I'm talking to all you niggas. And I'm not just talking to you black niggas. I'm talking to you white niggas. I'm talking to you Asian niggas. And I'm talking to you. I said, we know that nigga don't mean black. We know it don't mean that. We know nigga don't mean black. To us, anybody's a nigga. So I don't get offended. I call white people niggas all the time. All the time. Yeah, you a nigga too? Nigga is not for white, just black people. That's doggone, that's universal. I'm not just talking to black niggas. I'm talking to white niggas. I'm talking to all the niggas. You saying hashtags like, is you talking about in the descriptions? Like to come up with a hashtag, or like when I'm putting it, I didn't of course I'm not doing any of that this time because um I was just trying this out, like see if it's on the laptop. Is that making a difference? No, that's not making. So I'm doing like a trial of elimination, or what, trial of elimination. I know that's not what it is, but you get where I'm coming from. Eliminate trial. Yeah, you get me. Oh, you're saying like in, oh, okay. Now I normally do that, but now, well, I've never done that for my lives though, and I've gotten the views. I've never done that for my lives. Every blue moon, I might hashtag because it's, yeah, every blue moon I'll do hashtag. Now after I go off live, I'll put it in my descriptions or whatever. But every blue moon will I put hashtags in my descriptions when I before I come live. But I will start doing that. I will start doing that. No, I take that back. That's not true. I do put hashtags. No, I don't know if I do it before because I have like some pre descriptions put up. So, like if I'm cooking, I'll put on there that I'm cooking. So I have cooking hashtags, different things like that. If I have those hilarious, but those are not live. So if I have the shopping, I have pre uh uh on my clipboard of the shopping descriptions, and I'll have Walmart hashtag, whatever. I'll do that. Yeah, I am working on doing thumbnails, getting better with the thumbnails. My only issue with that is those are it's that's not something new for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something new. To not get the views is something new. I know that's gonna help me overall for sure. But that I'm saying, like in the short term, like what's going on right now in the last few times, what's going on right now. But I know in the short term, I mean in the long term, yeah, definitely. That's definitely going to help me. So I'm definitely going to make sure that when I do my lives, actually I'm gonna start doing more lives. I'm gonna start doing more lives. I'm gonna try to figure out something to do on my lives, like not just necessarily chit chat, but I do like to chit chat. I like to come on here and chat with y'all because normally I don't chat with people. I don't talk to people. So this is good for me. I like to do this, just not doing anything. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna work on that. The thumbnails. I'm gonna make sure I put my description up when I do live. I'm gonna make sure I put my description up. Uh, Yeah, the thumbnail. And you know what? They got people to teach you that. Why won't I watch a video? Why? Why? I guess I will now that I done said it. I just sometimes I don't think about the thumbnail until after the live is over. Then I'll go back and take a picture of some of the. But if I like, for instance, if I know I'm cooking, sometimes I will take a picture. If I say I'm gonna make a cheeseburger, I might take a picture of a cheeseburger offline, and then I did that before and made that the thumbnail. I know, yeah, because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I do plan to come, like I said, I'm gonna come more. I'm gonna come just to get in the algorithm to where that's what I'm thinking. Because now back then when I was getting the 1,800 views, the 3,000, I was coming live more. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need now. You notice I've been coming live on Saturdays, maybe on Sunday. So maybe I need to get in the algorithm for lives. You said they're saying now pre-recording a day in my life material in horizontal is getting big. and horizontal. Is that what I do on my phone? Pre-recording a day in my life. Okay. Man, but a day in my life is so boring. I would have to make up something. I don't like doing that. But I get you though. I get you. I do want to go shopping at Five and Below. I walked in Five and Below one time and walked back out because it looked like it was like, it kind of looked like Party City in a sense to me, but people were saying, no, they actually have those ring lights. Oh, I said it for the first time, right? They have these things, so I need to get one of these because this is just bad. But I need to get me like a tripod or selfie stick or something. I need to, it's a few things. I need to get me some oven mitts. Turn it on my phone, vertical. I mean, because horizontal, wait, oh, vertical is laying down. Wait, that didn't sound right. Or do we call it landscape? Mrs. Eyes, is it landscape in camera terms? In photography terms? Is that landscape mode? Okay, vertical is up and down. Okay, that's what I do on my phone. Okay. Okay. Says no people are watching that type of stuff now. Like stuff like the shopping. Is that what you're saying? Stuff like that. So because I need to go shopping. Okay. So you're saying if I pre-record, like instead of coming live to go shopping, like I need to go shopping for my you're saying just pre-record it. Okay, vertical is portrait. Okay, gotcha. Do a vlog. Okay. And the day in the life of. Okay. Okay. A day in the life of. Okay. See? Brainstorming. That's what y'all here is for. That's why y'all's here. Okay. Like a vlog. Okay. I can do that. I got to leave the house, but I can do that. Maybe do a pre-recorded, like I just showed you my bedroom. I need to clean my bedroom so bad. Like pre-recorded, cleaning or something like that. I do want to go back to the thrift store. But I want to do that on, well, I was going to say I want to do it on live. I can pre-record it though. I'll have to edit a lot. And I'm working on that. I'm working on learning how to edit and add stuff. I'm not good at it, but I'm working on it. I need to get me another phone because I want to, like, if I do start doing the Walmart, my body has been aching. So I'm like, oh, I've been like, not been able to like stay woke almost. So, excuse me. I say that to say, like, I do want to do videos of me doing my Walmart Spark and DoorDash and different things like that. I do want to do those videos too, but I need to get me another phone. I can't do it with one phone. That's the only thing. It's going to cost me something to do. You hear me? So vlogs at my house too. I wanted to start doing like a exercising vlog, but I got to start exercising. I ain't started yet. You so dirty. Oh, you dirty. You talking about, yes, good content cleaning up. No, wait, is you being serious or you saying, no, clean up your filthy house, your BITCH? Is that what you're telling me, Mrs. I? Or you saying, no, I like the cleaning? I'm getting better, ain't I lucky? I'm getting better. See, I can't stand lucky either. I don't do hair maintenance. You know what I was going to do? Kid you not. I was going, but see, I want to do it live. I don't know why I want to do stuff live. I was going to come on here and put on makeup, y'all. Y'all know, I don't wear makeup. I would have to go. And I was like, I got some makeup from like my mama. First of all, is older than I am. And which is very disgusting. But I don't care. I didn't want to go out and buy no makeup. And I don't know how to apply makeup. But I was like, I think I'm going to do a video. I didn't think of a video, but I could do a video of me doing a makeup tutorial. Well, not a makeup tutorial, but me trying to learn how to put on makeup. And maybe ask for suggestions or something of people. Oh, when I do my big chops. I'm like, that's all I do. And I've done a couple of those. I've cut my hair a couple of times on here. But I don't know if I did a video of it. I did turn it into, I think a couple of them I turned into a short. I'm using it old makeup. I'm not going out buying no doggone makeup that I know I ain't gonna use after playing in it. Unless the Dollar Tree sell makeup, I'm not buying no new makeup. Maybe that's not gonna be a good. But I did want to try, like, for somebody who doesn't wear makeup to actually apply makeup and see what I look like. I could even apply. Maybe I could put in some weave or something. Oh, that would be a mess. Maybe I could. Oh, I might do that, but it can't be a tutorial because I don't know how to do it. I know, but I can't paint that chair until it's not. Well, it's been nice. It has been nice. I was so mad I went back to get that other chair and it was gone. It's making me itch thinking about it. The good thing about it is these chairs are so old that I can get on Facebook Marketplace and they'll probably have somebody giving them away. I could probably go find 4 of them easy. I do plan to do that chair. Don't you know I haven't even cleaned that chair yet? Ass all in it. You hear me? Say less. Making me feel official, y'all. Making me feel official. Do you understand me? Just got that yesterday. Air talk. I know they had stopped doing like the government phones. And then now lately I've been seeing people setting those tents up. So I'm like, wait, did they start back giving the government phones out around here? You said listen to Lucky. Oh, I'm writing this. Don't play with me. Yeah, okay. Go on their website. Okay. I'm gonna do that as soon as I get off here. Because that's something I feel like I would actually probably take more DoorDash orders because they suck. So I would probably do more of it if I could at least try to make money 2 ways. So if I could make money on YouTube doing it, get the views and the whatever, and then make money doing it with them, then yes, I could take less orders. But I'm not tearing my car up for no little bitty $2 or $3 and stuff. I'm not gonna do that anyway. But I'm saying I could be less of a cherry picker. Okay, so these are good ideas. Wait a minute, am I almost at 3,000 subscribers? Wow. Cry break. Anywho. And do I have a spare phone? I said, do I have a spare phone? Hold on. Now, this is sad. Do I have a spare phone? This is doggone ridiculous, ain't it? Now, most of these ain't gonna work because they're not upgraded. But I'm just saying, I got plenty of phones, and these ain't even all of them. These ain't all of them. Why do I have these doggone phones? Why? I told you I'm one step away from a hoarder. I have hoarder tendencies. When was the last time you seen a phone this little? Look at this compared to this. This is my current phone. Is that not ridiculous? I think this one was black and white. I can't hardly see the keyboard. You had to do this by touch. You didn't know what was going on. Then it moved up to the palm, I think. And most of my stuff is Samsung. I think all these are Sprint, which Sprint, oh, they suck for that. Because my favorite phone was the Galaxy 7, and it's locked. Oh, I love that phone. It was heavy duty. Love this phone. And can't get it unlocked. But I won't get rid of it for some reason. Well, I ain't get rid of none of them. Oh, there go a battery. It's always when you don't need something when you see it. I was trying to wait. There go 3 more. I was trying to weigh myself the other day. I had to take the doggone battery out of my fan remote in order to weigh my doggone self. And I was very disappointed in my weight, by the way. Hence why I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to rethink this Thanksgiving dinner thing. If it's unlocked, even if it's not 4G or whatever, I don't know how some of these work. I'm going to be honest. I've always, because this one is so big, I've always wanted to use this one. I think this was my brother's. But I've never been able to get it to work, even with different Sims cards. So I don't know. But it might have been one of those Sprints too. But I'd probably just rather get another phone, because the phone that I had before this one, my son got back. So that would be the only one I would feel probably comfortable using. The rest of them is too old. I wouldn't do it. I know, the good old ones. Around that flip phone era. But I'm definitely going to call them. Definitely going to call them. I wish I still had my other phone, but that's okay. Because if I can get a phone, hopefully it's not too bad, too expensive to get one. Because I don't care what type of phone it is, as long as it whether I can stream on it while I'm driving, doing the deliveries or whatever, or I can do it on my phone and then, wait, if I do the deliveries on my phone, either or, anyways. Okay, so, well, at least I see that didn't make a difference. Didn't make a difference at all, which is a little bit disheartening. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely go on there. Definitely is gonna do it. Because that'll give me, first of all, it will encourage me to do the doggone gig work. It'll encourage me to do it, because ever since I determined I was gonna start me a car fund, I can't get out the bed. Ever since I determined I was gonna lose another 25 pounds by my birthday or whatever it was, I determined. I did put by my birthday, and I was like, oh wait, this November. That's 2 months. My bad. So I changed it. But ever since then, I've been hungry, been wanting to eat everything. I want to cook. I want to cook my gumbo, my chicken and oyster gumbo. I want to cook Thanksgiving dinner. I want to, do you understand me? Ever since I determined, that's why I don't like writing stuff down, doing vision boards. That's why. Because when I put it before myself, I feel like I hold myself accountable. And then it's like it does something to my psyche. My psyche shuts down. And it's like I go into, oh, now I can't even do it, because now I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know it has something to do with my mental. But I'm going to press through. Definitely going to press through. Definitely going to press through. Yeah, I would never. And see, that's part of my issue. I will have to do it. I can't lose weight on restrictions. That F's me up. I got to be able to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. However, when I say on restrictions, meaning, okay, you can't have this, you can't do that, you get, But now I can say, okay, I'm going to cook me a big breakfast like I did today. I had 2 sausage patties, I think 6 French toast sticks, I think 4 eggs. But that was my meal for the whole day. So I ate it this morning. This is what I have left, and I haven't eaten nothing else. I haven't eaten nothing else. So that's usually how I do it. That gets me by. I don't always have large meals like that, but I did that intentionally. I'm like, okay, let me cook something because I was hungry. Let me cook something that I can have at least for the whole day. I have not drank a pop at all this year. Unbelievable. I have not drank a pop this year, period. You rarely drink water? Wow. I love me a good sweet tea, but I drink water. That's really all I drink. Every now and again, when I don't really get tired of water, but every now and again, if I'm eating something kind of and makes me want to feel like I want something to drink with it, then I'll get me a sweet tea. Every blue moon, it's been months since I had Kool-Aid. Every blue moon, I'll drink Kool-Aid. But I don't drink juice or anything like that. I love water. I don't put lemon in it. I love water. Like I literally crave water. Love water. Shut up. Stop playing with me, Lucky. Is gonna get it. Is gonna get it. Oh yeah, I'm an Android person. I don't do iPhone. I'm an Android. I don't want to learn nothing else. And then I don't like they was talking about iPhone. You got to pay for the apps, and they say it's a great situation. I stood in line. When the iPhones start kind of first coming out, at least when I started becoming aware of them, I stood in line for a couple of hours for my ex-husband to get an iPhone. Not for me. I didn't want no iPhone. I didn't want it. I stood in line for him to get it. He was at work. So yes, while he at work, I stood in line, got in line at 5 o'clock in the morning and to Sprint open. Yes, I did. Sure did. Paid the hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get that doggone iPhone for him. Never ever even played on his phone. Never was interested in that. I love Android. I love Samsung the most, but I love Android. Wait, was that a Samsung you said? Oh, you said an Android. Okay. Yeah. I love Android. Yeah. I'm like Samsung. I prefer Samsung. I don't think it's a Samsung. Did I pay for this? Where did I get this from? Oh, Boost Mobile. You the one told me about that, Lucky. Stop playing with me. You one told me about the doggone Boost, wasn't you? I think somebody else had said something about it, but I was like, okay, you kind of, or you told me it was $25. I think I already had the plan. I didn't know I was on the $25 plan or whatever it is. I'm on that plan. No, it's not. What's the Samsung Galaxy? That's what you got, the 24? I don't know which one mine's is. I think mine's is the 22, I think. No, I don't know. I just got it this year. I don't know. Okay. I think the newer they get, the worse they get to me. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Yep, that's what I got. Somehow I'm paying $50 for it, but it is the plan. But I didn't buy the phone, so I got the phone on the plan. 5 camera lenses. Okay, mine's got 3. I don't know how to use them, so I don't know how much that's doing for me, but I kind of want to get me another camera, a camera that can go straight to YouTube or whatever. Yeah. All that stuff, that scammer lady was supposed to send me all that stuff. The phone, the camera. I picked it all out, sent it to her and somebody else. Yeah, they was both supposed to send me stuff. Never did. You said don't need one? Yeah. I wanted one though. I wanted one. I don't know. I just like the camera better when I was going to take pictures, when I do the landscape and the sky pic, all that stuff. When I do that stuff, I like the camera situation better. My camera, no, it don't go straight to the. it can, I have to plug it into something to go plug it into computer in order for it to go online. It's old. My camera is so old. My camera has to be almost 20 years old. But I did want one. I did want a camera to yeah, to do my videos. Like when I was doing cooking, I was doing the cooking videos like all the time, cleaning all the time. I was coming on all the doggone time. Cats all the time. I was like, yeah, let me get a, I would rather have a camera. I was gonna get a camcorder. Like one of those on the go, a GoPro. I didn't want another phone for some reason. Yeah, I hate when there's so many different options. It sounds like a good thing. That's not a good thing for me. I have a hard time choosing. Shut up. Oh Lord, you don't want to do some research. Lucky said, y'all not supposed to make no fool out of me. I be doggone. Not today, Satan. Y'all will not make a fool out of me today, Mrs. Eyes and Scylla. No, sir. What they say? Did they say you can? Because I have been feeling a little ill now. Not really hurting, but feeling a little ill. Don't make me have to go up there and tell them to check my gallstones, even though I don't have no gallbladder. No, because they did do an x-ray or a thing. Because, well, I don't know how good that is. Because he was like, okay, there's your gallbladder. You do have your gallbladder, don't you? Actually, no. So what is you saying again? What do you see in there again? Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't see no gall. You got your gallbladder. Yeah, he was teaching somebody, getting ready to lie to these people. Yeah, right here is the gall. You do still have your gallbladder, don't you? I do not. Oh, okay. Well, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, lying wonder. You know, they ask you on the paper, have you had any surgeries? I forgot I didn't have my gallbladder. When he said, okay, I see some the gall. I was like, wait, the gall what? But damn, if you seen some gall, better not be no gallbladder. If it's gall, it better not be no bladder behind that. I was just getting ready to say the only gall they can be, but see, that's I would think that now that's a gall. I was getting ready to say the only gall it could be is in the biles. Absolutely. I remember my brother. I remember my brother was sick. He was actually vomiting up. That's too much information, but throwing up the bile. And him and my mama thought it was bowel, Bowel, not Bile. They swore for God this was crap coming out of his throat. And the more he was throwing up, the worse it got because it made him sick to think that he was throwing up crap, which I'm sure, but I'm saying it didn't come from there and then came all the way back up type situation. It before it went all the way through, it came back up. Anywho. Oh yeah, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. My mama had to sit in the hospital with him for about a week or so while he was doing that. Mm-hmm. Oh, you did? You threw up? Yeah, 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 yep. He said it was awful. He said it was awful. He was like it was chunks. He was like it was, and I was like, but I know you think they're saying bow. They're not saying bow with the OW. They're saying bile. I couldn't make them believe. Okay, I'm just not gonna argue with you, but I know what they meant. I know, like I said, with my gallbladder, I didn't have much problems with as far as the pain, but I was doped up, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. Oh no, he suffered. He suffered. He really did. I remember I used to have to, now this is kind of graphic, but I used to have to clean his legs. His legs were infected. He was on dialysis. His legs were infected and very big and swollen. And one time he got an infection that was down to the bone. I had to clean that. I had to clean it. That was hard. I remember I had to clean my mama's. She had got a when I was in my single digits. She had got an infection in her foot, and I had to clean it down to her bone. I was a little girl, and I was sticking the Q-tip in, doing like this, turning it because I couldn't look. It was the most. They've been doing it. His toenails were clippers. I had to cut my mama's the same way. I had to cut my mama's, but it would take me to do his legs. I would have to clean. It would take me hours, hours. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we could get a nurse to come in. Um, we could get a nurse to come in and do it, but for the most part, I had to do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that was bad, and it was so hard. He went through that for about not to that extent, but he went through dialysis for about 10 years. Now, I think about 5 years in, they gave him less than a year to live. About 5 years in, and at that time, I got a divorce, and I moved back here to Oklahoma City. And he moved in with me and my mom and lived another 5 years. And he said his numbers turned around so much. He said, and I said, what happened? He said, because now I have a reason to live. I didn't have a reason to live. I didn't have my family here. So now that y'all are here, it gave me a reason to live. So he started fighting. And he did great for about, I say great, he lived for another 5 years. And they even wanted him to actually start speaking to the other patients to let them know what he did to change his life around, change his numbers around, because his numbers changed. And one they had him start talking to people, but because he went through that for 10 years, he was always in the hospital, and then he became addicted to the pain meds that they was given. So he was always in the hospital to get the pain meds, and I believe he needed them, but it was an addiction at that point. Because he started shooting them up and stuff. And it was so bad to where the final week of my brother living, we didn't know that he was passing. He was in ICU for a week alone, and nobody called us and told us. Less than a mile and a half from our house. We didn't know. Didn't even realize we hadn't talked to him. I was getting ready to have surgery, and he called me. I remember him calling me, and he was sitting in his hospital room, and I felt like he was trying to tell me something, but I wouldn't let him. And I don't know if I knew, but I wouldn't let him. And I was like, Bub, I can't, I gotta go to, I'm going to surgery tomorrow. So I'm trying to prepare for that. I think I was up pooping. You know what I'm saying? You had to drink the stuff and poop out. I'm going to have surgery tomorrow, whatever situation is. So I'm trying to focus, whatever. And I felt like he tried to tell me, and I wouldn't let him. And man, when I say that sucked, man, that sucked. Why the hospital didn't call us, I don't know. But they did tell us that they had moved downstairs, I guess was maybe like the hospice, I guess is what it was, the ICU. And they had windows where you could look outside, and he could see the parking lot. But the nurse said, I want to say the day before he passed, he just kept saying how beautiful it was. But I'm looking out the window, it's just a parking lot. But I wish we could have experienced, when I tell you I wish we could have experienced that, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But when I tell you I wish we could have had experienced that, man, that would have been. But they called us and told us, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. They called us and told us, I heard the phone ringing, and I heard my mama scream. I ran up and jumped and went and got the phone. I'm like, what's going on? So they tell us. And I said, do whatever you can to save him. Keep him alive till we get there. Let us get there. I want him to know we're there. He was already gone. They didn't tell us that, but he was already gone. And yeah. We're only like maybe 2 years apart, so we grew up really close. And I bet y'all say I'm so sick of this BIT every time we come on here. She crying. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of pain. So But my brother passed away probably about 5 years or so before my mom did. So he was young. He was really young. Yeah, that was difficult. That was difficult. I felt guilty for years after that. I felt so guilty. I didn't want him to suffer by himself, like I didn't want him because we was there, but he had been in the hospital for 10 years, off and on. So we was like, okay, he in the hospital. And they was talking about sending him to the nursing home. So that's what it was. I was under the impression that he was getting better. So I'm like, we lived upstairs and he could no longer come upstairs. Not that he was getting better, but he could no longer climb the stairs. So when he came home from dialysis, I don't know why I'm even continuing to talk about this. I guess I just got to get it out. When he came home from dialysis, he couldn't walk up the stairs. So what I would have to do, because the medical people, they wasn't allowed to help him. So they could just drop him at the stairs. They couldn't. So I would have him stand up and hold on to the rails. And I would get behind him and I would be on a stair below him and have his butt like right here. And I remember one time he was like, "Oh, sis, I'm not clean. I don't smell fresh. So I don't want you behind." I said, "Bub, you realize I cleaned your ass. You do really?" He said, "Oh, you did, didn't you?" "Yes. After you pooped, I done cleaned your ass. So trust me." He said, "Yeah, you're right, sis. Okay, you're right." He said, "Okay." So I would get behind him and put his butt on my chest, and I would push and I would grab the rails and push up, and he would grab the rails and we would push together, and we did that up the stairs. He went to dialysis 3 times a week, y'all. You hear me? Then I would have to come down, put his wheelchair and pack his wheelchair upstairs. So but I tell this story because I would do that gladly. Do you hear me? My brother, other than the man that raised me from 6 months to 8 years old, other than Wade David Brooks, my brother is the only other man that protected me in my life. Not my father, not my oldest brother, my brother. So that's not the one that got beat up by Michelle, by the way. But the year that my brother passed, he passed, I believe it was like November, something around there. My birthday was in January. My brother sent one of his friends, he went and took out a loan, a payday loan. He didn't have no job. He was on disability. He took out a payday loan for $100 and sent a friend to the outlet mall to buy me my favorite, a Coach purse. But I tell you, I don't think I will ever be able to get rid of this purse because he did that. You hear me? He didn't have no money. I don't make big deals of my birthday because nobody else ever have. My birthday is the 24th of the month. And when you're raised in the hood, when you're raised on assistance, my mama didn't never get her food stamps or check or nothing until the first. So I always had to wait for my birthday. I don't know why she would never prepare for my birthday on January, but I was always have to wait till February to get anything for my birthday. So my birthday never really mattered to me until I got married on my birthday. I got married on my birthday. And so that became my anniversary. So I kind of turned it around that way. But then I got divorced 2 weeks before that, so it kind of made it back a bad day. So anyway, it was just a bad situation. So I never really celebrated my birthday. So for my brother to do that, do you understand me? That means everything to me. Everything. Everything. My brother used to buy me and my mama Valentine's Day gifts. He said, I don't want y'all to ever feel like y'all got to have a man to feel special and to feel like y'all loved. I got y'all. Oh, you hear me? That was the type of nigga he was. That was the type of nigga he was. Don't feel like y'all got to have a man in y'all life. Now, was he an abusive? Yes, he was abusive to his women. He beat the crap out of them. But he was good to me. He was good to me. He was good to me. I miss him. Man, I miss him so much. Oh. Everybody knew. I say everybody. Both I think my oldest brother knew that my ex-husband was cheating on me. Now, mind you, I'm saying that as if I've confirmed. I ain't confirmed nothing because ain't nobody still told me. However, I'm not completely crazy. Everybody knew that my ex-husband was cheating or doing something, stepping out, but it was my brother that came back, and he didn't tell me straight out, your husband cheating, but he said, sis, because at this time we was breaking up. We was getting ready to get a divorce, and I was getting ready to move out, but I hadn't left yet. And he was like, sis, let me just tell you this. Brother-in-law doing something. He said, because as a man, I don't know not one man that's going to give up a piece of woman for no woman at all. Brother-in-law got somebody. Not now, man, I know is going to give up a piece of woman. Even if you trash, you can be a trash woman. He going to keep you until he gets something else. At least till he gets something else. He got something else. If he's moving on, it's because he got something else. I said, okay. I said, I appreciate that. Let him know what you said. And then my husband, oh, he'll lie. My brother ain't lied to me. You hear me? So I think my brother knew, but he didn't know how to tell me because he didn't want to hurt me. But he knew. But when I tell you, yeah, I miss him. That's when I miss him. Man, I hope I did him proud. When I tell you, I hope I did him proud because I'm not going to allow that last week of his life to take away all of those years of sacrifice and love and whatever that we brought. You hear me? So that last week sometimes was like overshadowing the fact that you was able to do things for your brother that some people wouldn't do for their own children. Do you hear me? So, yeah. Anywho. Sorry, y'all. Oh, he's part of my fist. I have a fist. When I was going through, I put on Facebook a video, and one of my elder cousins told me to cry out to my ancestor grandmother. And when I say it resonated so much with me, you cry out to your effing ancestors. That's what you do. They got you. This is my elder cousin who was also in the church before. So I looked up to her. She's one of the only ones that was married in my family. You hear me? She's been, matter of fact, her husband was her only person that she's been with. And they've been married. They got a son that's close to my age. So that tells you how long they've been married. So I've always looked up to her. So when she said that, it had resonated with me because one of my favorite YouTubers was talking about it too. So anyways, so I created a fist of 5 of my ancestors that I knew had my back when they was here. So now I can trust that they got my back in the after. You hear me? So when I do cry out, not only do I cry out to my God, I also cry out to my people. And it's 5 of them. One of them is somebody who is not connected to me through blood. And I said, I don't even know if I can consider you my ancestor. But when I say he's the only man that's ever loved me, in my opinion, that loved me unconditionally, took care of me, and he had no obligation to me. I was not his child. But he sacrificed for me. He gave up his life for my mama. Do you understand me? He protected me. He fed me. He clothed me. He taught me. He couldn't read or write, but when they he was the type of man, he was abused and neglected as a child. He told me the stories how his mama would set him when they would have dinner. They would all sit at the table, but they would set him as a child on the floor and feed him like a dog and give him the scraps. We didn't understand why. Come to find out, the man that he was named after, who was supposedly his uncle, was his biological dad. I don't know if the man R-worded his mama, but he was still around, or they had a relationship and it was his mama's brother. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, he was not liked by his mama. He was an outsider. So he had no children. When I say that man loved me, and I only had him for 8 years, but he's one of my fists. He's part of my fist. I'm going to figure out where the different positions or the fingers mean. I know they mean something. They say, that this one is the marriage or whatever. This is supposed to be something like the energies or whatever. And I'm going to see if I can place them in those places. But yeah, I have them. I have a fist of my people who, when I do in the mornings or whenever I'm having a hard time or whenever I'm struggling, when I get emotional, you might see me, I'll breathe. I'll go through those breathing exercises, and then I call on my fist. Y'all, I need y'all. I need y'all's strength. I need y'all's help. I need y'all's help. I need y'all. So again, don't know if that works, but I know it makes me feel better. And I'm going to be honest. Things are moving. It's moving so fast that I really don't have a lot of time to think about. It's moving, but it's moving. And it's scary, but it's moving. You understand me? So I think maybe it's because now I'm in a mindset of to receive, to grow, to increase. I'm in a mindset to, yeah. So I'm working on growing and get. That's why I said I had to finally make up my mind. Okay, you got to cut the casino out, Zilla. You can't do the casino. As much as you love it, and I love it. As much as you love it, it's. I only love it when I win, and I don't win that often. That's what sucks. I only love it when I win. I enjoy it, but I only feel good when I leave if I win. If I leave with money in my pocket, I don't care if I take $100, and if I lose it, I always leave feeling like, because that $100 meant a lot. So it's only when I win that I feel good, but I don't win enough. So I'm like, yeah, this is probably not a good thing. I feel like it's counterintuitive or whatever. It's not working for you. So I have to cut that out. And I don't know if it's just for now, but I don't know. I haven't said for sure that I'm not going to ever go back to the casino. But what I don't want to do, I don't know. I know Mrs. Eyes know about Miss Netta, but do you know about Peach McIntyre, Mrs. Eyes? Peach McIntyre came a long went a long ways and actually made over $1 million and lost it, gambled it. Oh, it's 9/11. Like somebody's out there saying something. Anywho, yeah, I'm impressed with her social media skills. I feel like she's a social media genius. Do you understand me? She's just stupid. I feel like she shoots her own self in the foot, kind of like Miss Netta. Like, you just do stupid stuff. But as far as social media is concerned, she can definitely teach you some classes on social media. However, the thing is, she was a gambler, and she talked about how, yeah, she one night she done lost $80,000 in one night. Some people say, "Oh, she lying." I believe it. I'm a gambler. I know what it's about. If I had my point in saying all that is, once I start making money, if I don't stop gambling right now, when I can't afford to gamble, where I can go lose $100 and it about kills me for the rest of the month. If I don't stop it now, when I do get a $5,000 YouTube check, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? Because it's going to take me one time. If I pay my bills and I got $3,000 left, and I take $100 and go to the casino and lose it, that's all it takes. I'm started. I can leave all my money at home. I can send it to my brother and tell my brother, keep my money for me. Don't get whatever situation. I'm gonna spend. Do you understand me? It's an addiction. So I said, nope, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. Oh, I couldn't play a penny machine. If I play a penny machine, I would have to play the max. I don't do nothing slow and steady. Now when I'm sitting at the machine, I tell myself slow and steady wins the race. So slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You like to go. You like to see. Look, Lucky, I gotta stay away from you. I should have looked, because I would have been like, okay, Lucky, let me know where we go. Cause let me know where we gonna meet up. Which casino we gonna meet up at? Lucky, meet me in Vegas Christmas. I look. Not today, Satan. I like slots. I like slots. I remember I taught my children like how to play tonk, like cards. My dad taught me how to play poker, like when we was children. We used to play with the chips and all that. So I taught my children how to play tonk, but with quarters. My biological son, that's why I told him, I said, son, let me tell you something. We have addiction in our blood. Don't ever gamble. Don't ever drink. Don't ever smoke. He gambles, drinks, and smokes. Do you understand me? It's disturbing. I told him not to, but I did teach him how. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I didn't tell him. I didn't realize that. Oh God, this was a bad thing until after I gave him some money to play with. So we gonna play. Here y'all. Here's $2. We gonna put our quarters in, and we playing. And after them $2 is gone, my oldest two children was like, "Okay, I'm done." My baby boy, bio boy, was like, I got my piggy bank. Let me go bust that joke open real fast. I ain't done. I want to keep playing. I was like, oh God, Silver, you done effed up now. You done effed up. Do you understand me? Effed up. Mm-hmm. Say what now, Mrs. Eyes? Oh, wait. You went to Cherokee for your six. Cherokee what? Cherokee's casino? No, you did. Oh no. Oh, when you said you checked out. Oh, I was getting ready to block you, Mrs. Eyes. When you said you checked out the dispensary, I was getting ready to block you because I thought you were supposed to say you researched it and they was telling you that the dispensary is full of poison, and I didn't want to hear that. I don't want to be that woke and not be high. I needs to be, if I'm gonna wake up, I needs to be high when I'm woke. So yeah, I needs to still be able to smoke. I was getting ready to start blocking you because you was not supposed to tell me nothing negative about the dispensary. I already know it's poison, but you wasn't supposed to reinforce the fact that I know the sport. No, you did. Oh, you had a good old 65, didn't you? You had a good old 65 time. I know that's right. What? Talk about they had pretty plants. Edibles. Did you try you some edibles? I can't really do the edibles. The edibles is powerful. Maybe it's in my head, or maybe I just eat too much of it. That's what it is. I eat too much. I don't know how to take a little piece of bite and see, because it takes about 20 minutes before it kick in. Well, in my mind, if I take a bite in 10 minutes, it ain't kicked in, I need another bite. Hence why I was in the bed one time for at least 24 hours and could not move. I was literally like this, and I could not move. I was stuck. That was the scariest. Crazy thing is, after I became an OG on the stuff about a year later, I went back looking for that stuff. They stopped selling it. That stuff was fire for sure. Though. They stopped selling. I was like, oh, I'm ready for that stuff now. That stuff had me all jacked up. All jacked up. No, not the cat museum. That's cute. Oh, nice. Oh, good. Okay, good. Sad but good. I'm glad y'all went ahead and went. She went, yeah. Go back for more. Oh, that's all right. I plan to take me a trip, y'all. I know, at least you was on. I plan to take me a trip. I said that went up on my little vision board. I have to go out of 100-mile radius. I can't remember what date I put down, but by this date, I plan to take me a trip. I have to. I have to. I haven't over 10 years. I haven't been out of 30 miles, y'all. That's bad, in my opinion. That's bad. So I want to do it. It's a lot of things I want to do. I want to do it. Doggone it, that doggone bladder. Look, maybe it's my gall. Maybe it's my gall messing up. Y'all give me. After these messages, we'll be right back. Sorry, I didn't turn on that doggone. Sorry, I didn't turn my icon thing on. We got there at the kiosk. Spit out 3 room keys. Oh, I know. Ain't it the craziest things that will like can trigger you in it's the crazy like stuff that you don't expect, that you don't think is gonna trigger you. It can trigger you. Don't even know it. 3 keys. 3 keys. I love the when my dad lived in Colorado, I uh I love the mountains. We didn't go to the mountains much. Did I ever go to the mountains? I love watching, but I'm like, they all used to go, but I don't think yeah, we did. We did go to the mountains a couple times. I like it. But I never went on an amusement park. They all did all the good fun stuff. Get to slide down the mountains and stuff. Is that what Cherokee? Where is that? Where is it at? Right? Okay. Where you at? Wait. Where you at, Miss North Carolina? Okay. Okay. So it's a lot of mountains in North Carolina. Have I been? I've probably been through North Carolina. Why didn't I wash my face when I was just in there? Because it's definitely dried up tears on it. And my face, it feels tight like I just had a facelift or something. I know I've been through North Carolina, but I don't know if I've ever like visited North Carolina. I don't even know if I've been through North Carolina. I don't remember ever saying, "Oh yeah, we're passing through North Carolina." Oh, okay, it's almost 3 hours away. That's kind of how it was when my dad lived in Aurora, and the Denver mountains. But I don't think they was 3 hours. But yeah, you can see them. They pretty, but you can't get to them too fast. When he lived in Colorado Springs, we was up Pikes Peak was different. That was right there in the same little city in the town, but in Aurora, you had to drive to the mountains. In Oklahoma, if you see a hill, you doing good. If you see a hill in Oklahoma, oh yeah, that's as much. It's flat in Oklahoma. It's very flat. So you up in North Kakalaki. Come through North Kakalaki. I'm sure only outsiders call it North Kakalaki. Smoky Mountains. Have you ever been skiing? I think I'm a more of a I don't want to break my neck type of chick. I likes my neck. Which song? Oh, Oklahoma, when the wind comes sweeping down the plains, when the raging wheat, it sure smells sweet when the wind comes right behind the plains. Oh, Oklahoma, every night, my honey lemon I sit along and these circles in the sky. You know we belong to this land, yes sir, and the land we belong to is grand, yes sir. And when we say yeah, yippee yo yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. That's how we learn how to spell it. Oklahoma, 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 okay. You talking about that song? Of course, I seen you say yeah a long time ago. You can't start that song and not finish it. That's back. We learned that back. I don't think they teach that these days. That's back when they used to have us do the land run every year in elementary school. I only remember it for elementary school. We would do a land run. We would dress up and go outside all day. Was outside doing land run stuff. You would dress up like cowboys and cowgirls. You have hats, long skirts, whatever. We did all kinds of activities. We even ate sack lunches outside. It was awesome and awful at the same time because you always went home filthy because it wasn't nothing but dirt out there. You always went home filthy. But it was an all-day thing. You didn't go to not one class. Well, maybe home, the one class was a minute to check yourself in, but it was go outside. Land run day, what they call, or Founders Day or something. But it was land run day. They used to teach us all that crap. Do you remember this song? This song? Mrs. I, do you remember? Wait. The supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You remember that? You say you just sang the first line. You got to be from Oklahoma to say the whole song. That's special. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is simply quite atrocious. Something. Yeah. What about Agalina, Hagalina, Okapoka, Wokatoka, Akataka, Waka was her name? Might not have been those names, but you see what I'm saying? We got the same amount of teeth in our mouth. She had two teeth in the middle of her mouth, one pointing north and the other pointing south. Agalina, Hagalina, Hokapoka. Mary Poppins was the best. And she could fly? She was like the dream mama nanny type, like, oh, she was better. Well, she was kind of like Leave It to Beaver's mama, but with powers. Was it Nanny McPhee or was that the crazy one? You don't know Agalina Hagalina? Okapoka Wokatoka? Waka Waka was her name? She only had two teeth in the middle of her mouth, one pointing north and the other pointing south. Why did they make us sing that in school? I'm sure the teachers didn't appreciate the fact that they might have been one of the ones with two teeth in their mouth just had on dentures. We was making fun of Snaggermouth. Now look at me. She even had something going on with her pigtails. She was actually a person. She had pigtails. She kind of reminded you of Raggedy Ann. It's hard. It's hard. You learn it and then you make up your own words with the Agalina Hagalina. I know that was right, but I don't remember if it was Okapoka Wokatoka Akapaka Waka. I don't remember. Those are kind of, but as long as you know which order to go in, you're pretty good. People know what you're talking about. I thought about singing a song, All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. I might do that for Christmas. And I was thinking, because I still have my two front teeth, and do it as a, but based on the way things looking with the rest of them, it ain't a guarantee these still going to be there in Christmas. I was trying to think of something. They also, on Facebook, they have a thing where you can, like, people will give them a picture and tell other people to do an AI thing and make it something else, like they'll give them a pregnancy picture and say, okay, make me with a flat stomach because, I want to see what I look like with a flat stomach and not with a pregnancy belly. So they'll go and make her with a flat stomach. I was going to do that with my mouth and say, give me a pretty smile. Give me my smile back. I was going to do that. But some of them, they be making ugly stuff. They make you look crazy. That's the funny part. And I was going to take I think I'm going to do that. And I was going to take like a screenshot, some of the best ones, and then make them a video and come and share it with everybody. I plan to do that. I think that'll be funny. Like a short little, because they do disrespectful stuff. They'll give you dog teeth. They might make your teeth coming out your neck. It was just really very disrespectful. It is hot in the son of a bitch in here. Okay. Well, what y'all got going on for the week? Anything for the week? Of course, I don't, but I think I am gonna let me write it down while I'm sitting here. I wrote down Air Talk. Gonna check into that. And I'm also gonna do the I don't really know what a vlog is, and I'm not gonna research it, so let's just start there. But I am gonna do I'm gonna do the shopping. And you think do it don't do it recorded, don't do it live, do it recorded. You making a new name? Why? You don't like Mrs. Eyes? I'm gonna record me doing the shopping for the for those 2 meals. I do want to do my Thanksgiving shopping too, and the Thanksgiving cooking if I do that. But see, I wanted to, and I guess I can cook those 2 meals. I can vlog those 2 cooking, like the shopping, the cooking, excuse me, do the 5 and below. I kind of want to do the Goodwill, but yeah. And then when my phone get here, I plan to start doing the Spark and DoorDash or whatever. That's my plan. So that may get me some, get me the views or whatever. But in the meantime, you say you want to be Magalina Hagalina. Don't say MAGA. Don't say Magalina. Trump gonna snatch you up. Do you have a problem with Trump? Oh, I still got that wrote down what you told me to look at. I said, oh, Miss I talking about the communist. I don't know what the F a communist is. I still ain't looked at it either. I need to figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out. You said yes, and the lives mid-morning. Okay, the lives mid-morning. Do the lives mid-morning. Like around 10 or so, or like 9 or 10. Midday. But see, I always do them in, at like 9 or 10 o'clock. And it could be just this down. It could just be, like I said, it's only been this dry for the last, it was definitely today, yesterday, last live, and maybe the one before that. So it's only been, but it's over a week's time, a week or so. Yeah. Yeah. I did notice that because of the time difference, like when Jesus comes on, Jesus has got a time difference. So I know like certain times, like in the evening times it would, but I had to come see. I'm like, I gotta see because maybe I'm coming on at the wrong time or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I love the fact Miss Tracy comes on sometime at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. If I could come on live and have people watch me at 3, I would do that. I would cook that early. You not know how many times I got to sit around and wait to come live. I hate that. It makes my anxiety bad. Right. Yeah. I know Jesus is a Australian. I don't know why forever I thought Lucky was over in UK, but I do have a couple people from the UK. The time difference is just yeah. It's 9 o'clock right now in the UK. So there's this 12 hours difference. And so, but like I said, if I could come, and I think I'm gonna try. I am gonna try it though. I am gonna try an early morning just to see. If I don't get nobody, I don't get nobody. I ain't getting nobody now, so it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, I know for Jesus, usually if I come on anytime, I think before noon, I usually see Jesus. So that's another thing why I do like to do the morning lives too, because some of the people that I have are in different parts of the country. I know. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't even understand. When I tell you, if it wasn't for the fact, if I could make money just by talking and just having us up here and make money doing, I would do that. Only reason I'm trying to get more people is because I don't think I get any money until after I reach that 1,000 people. I got to hit 1,000 first. So once I hit that 1,000 threshold, but I would prefer just to have this. I don't like. There I go, being too honest. I don't like people. I can stand some people for a certain amount of time, but I really don't like people. I really don't. I know I need people, but I don't necessarily like people. I guess when you've been betrayed, when you've been hurt, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all feel me. Y'all feel me. Yeah. It tends to. That's why I finally realized why so many people fall in love with animals. Deal with an animal before you deal with a person any day. I get that. I know for different reasons, but I get it. I get it. You can feed them. They don't complain about, well, most of them. Now, you got some of them old funny acting sometimes. Like them videos I was putting up. You get some of them animals. But for the most part, they don't complain. They love you. You don't have to cater to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to hide and smoke this because it don't look the same as smoking this. This to me look like a drug. This to me is kind of like, oh, okay, it's just a little vape, a little pipe, or a little vape. Yeah, that look like, oh, you smoking crack. We're Golden. Hey, Golden. Don't say I don't like people. Well, I don't. I told you I can't be. Look, I can't lie, but I don't like people. I know I need people, and people need me, but I can't stand. I've run into a lot of bad people in my life, so I know it's best for me to, if I stay solitary. I hate me sometimes. I keep letting myself run out of gum. First of all, how do you buy 8 big packs of gum and in 2 weeks be out? Which I didn't think it was gonna last for a week, but it did. So I think it's been 2 weeks. Oh, I knew I was about out anyway. I just couldn't make it to the store today. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it to the store. I couldn't get up. I just couldn't. My whole body, like even right now, I feel so heavy. I feel like I feel like a kind of, not like a weight is on me, but just heavy. Like I can't move for the most part. That's the good thing about social media. That's why I talk about why I came to social media. Because even when I'm in the midst of an episode, a depressive episode or anxiety, a paralyzing anxiety attack or whatever, I can still come on social media, and if I had the views, I could still make money. But you get what I'm saying. I could possibly, but it's changing. It is changing, Mrs. Eyes. You're right. It's changing. It's changing. It is changing. It's getting there. And she aggravates. See, when I say I don't like people, now I don't say I don't like Mrs. Eyes. I say I can't stand her. But y'all know it's kind of the same thing. Like, see, this is why I don't like you, Mrs. Eyes. Right here. This is why I don't like you. I do worry too much. I absolutely worry too much. I do. That's part of the my growth, what I'm having to work through. I have to consciously turn that off. I have to consciously turn that off. For so long, I buried my worry under prescription drugs, where I didn't worry because I slept. So I couldn't worry because I was asleep all the time. But now that I'm not under the influence of that, just 420s, now it's like amplified. So I have to actually, in my growing time, I have to try to make myself turn that off. Do you not know how bad I felt yesterday about cussing that man out at the doggone farmer's market? Not necessarily because I felt like I was wrong, but because I felt like, there you go, overreacting again. You could have did it like classy. Hey, I don't know how to do that. So, but my response is, and because I was still mad today about that situation. And so, but I feel bad about it. I don't like, you hear me? And so I worry about, and then I played in my head, I said, and then they had me talking about, I don't give a fuck about white people, knowing Mrs. Eyes on here, and I'm being disrespectful. But that bothered me. My point of saying that is, I've been carrying that. I'm gonna have to let it go, but I'm just saying I carries that for a while. I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. You definitely was led here for a reason, because you know what? When I tell you, Mrs. Eyes, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest. One of your first comments, something you said in one of your first comments, irritated me. When I say irritated the crap out of, irritated me. Do you hear me? I think I almost probably blocked you before I got to know you. You know what caused me not to do it? I think I came back at you and said something maybe a little slick, and you kind of came back, and I was like, oh, okay. Usually, I'm the type of person. Before I feel like I can trust you, I'm gonna try to run you off first. And if you run off, then I know I couldn't. You wasn't for me anyways. But if you kind of like still there, oh, she's still here. Oh, I like her. Like them cats. Did I not tell you that with them cats? It was the cats that kept coming, even though I would say, "Get away from here, get away," but they kept coming back. Then I fed them, gave them a place to stay and everything. Oh, I like you. You didn't let me run you off. The scary cats, y'all keep the scary cats. I can't deal with no scary cat. I need a down the hood cat. Doggone it. Give me the cats that don't give a fuck if I holler at them or not. They just run on. They might run. Some of them just sit there and look at like, girl, is you got something to eat or not? Did you got something to eat? But that's the way I deal with the cats. The ones that didn't run off, them were the ones I fed. Now the other ones got fed too, probably, but they ran off. They was too weak. I like the hood cats. Be like, BIT. After you done said all that and your tripolars, they knew I was tripolars. I couldn't run them off. So those who got fed. You said you thought I had melatonin. You a Taurus, Mrs. Eyes? Shut up. You a Taurus. That's why I can't stand. That's why I can't stand you. You dirty son of a. That's why I can't stand you. My mama was a Taurus. I can't stand you, bulls. I was gonna say bullshitters, but Taurus ain't bullshit. If you anything like my mama was not a bullshitter. Not at all. Tell me you only have melatonin. Oh yeah. I didn't know what you. Yeah. You only got it on the inside, but it oozes. It oozes to the outside though. Oh, that is so funny. I didn't know you was a Taurus. I better turn on the fan. I'm about to burn up, y'all. My ex-husband was a Taurus. Him and my mama had the same birthday. Oh, so not only is you dirty, your son's is dirty too. Why is that? That's cute. So yeah, you the mess I thought then. If your sons, because I'm coming at it from, if I'm your son and I'm saying that to my mama, to my white mama, you a whole mess, baby. You ain't got to say nothing else. Look, matter of fact, I feel like I can give you my address now because I feel like we might be some kin. You hear me? If you can say your sons called you a strong black mama, I know exactly what they talking about. Just like my mama tell me, I cooked like white people. She didn't mean that in a good way. Oh, your food bland. You cook just like white people. Somehow she lived off of it for the last 15 years of her life. So she didn't lose a pound, ain't lost a pound. Do you understand me? It took her a minute to get used to that turkey meat, though. Which that wasn't white. I don't think that was white people, though. I don't think I cook like white people. I just didn't do. I don't like MSG. Don't like the flavor. I don't like a lot of seasoning like that. I don't experiment with foods and taste and textures and stuff. I don't do none of that. My stuff is very bland. I'm like y'all. I was the one that would cook. I was the one that would cook and would accidentally make a good a good dish. Like, oh my God, that's delicious. I always accidentally made good. Could never recreate it. Never could. It was accidents. I remember one time I accidentally made a real good baked macaroni and cheese. I accidentally made a real good pork roast. Kind of like that whatever that meat is at Golden Corral. Kind of like that. Oh, it was delicious. I accidentally made a good. I accidentally made some stuff. You will see. Now I want to make a Thanksgiving. Now I want to cook Thanksgiving just so you'll see what I mean. Oh, Mrs. Eyes done see. You done seen enough of it. You know exactly what I mean. I raised a family on it, but still, I can't cook only to save my life. You said you must have loved him. Who? My ex-husband? His dirty drawers. If you're talking about his dirty drawers. He had nerve to talk about he didn't know that. I didn't know you loved me that much. Nigga. I raised your doggone children. Damn near alone. He was there financially, you know what I'm saying? But shit, that was hard. Homeschooled and everything, that was hard. My mama had the craziest laugh. My mama was dark. My mama was kind of dark in the sense of not. Now we used to call her light, bright, damn near white. That's how we look. That's kitchen table talk, Mrs. Eyes. But my mom was light, bright, damn near white in the wintertime, especially when there wasn't no sun. When I tell you, but she was dark in her sense of humor. She had the craziest laugh, but she laughed at the weirdest stuff. And sometimes I'll find myself laughing at stuff that should not be laughed. Kind of like why I got that strike on my channel right now. I thought that was hilarious. YouTube said absolutely not. That's not funny. That's disturbing. I'm like, oh. But my mama laughed at a doggone video, y'all. She showed me this video. This is very disturbing. I'm telling you this ahead of time so you know how dark my mama was. But she was beating her head most of the time, so give her a little break. She showed me this video of somebody. You get me? I'm trying to get with the algorithm and trying to get in this situation. They held by the hair, cut it off on the video. The body went limp. Did they make the head kiss the butt or something? They did something very disrespectful and then put the head and set the head next to the body. For some reason, my mama laughed at that. She laughed at that, like laughed. And I was sitting there like terrified. First of all, I'm like, Lord, my mama is crazy. Why are you laughing at mama? That's disturbing. And I said, Mama, you do know that's real, right? She's like, what you mean? I said, they just literally cut the head off in front of you. Why do you think that's funny? She's like, I don't know. I don't know why that look, but it looks funny for the head to sit next to the body. Why do they sit the head next to the body? Disturbing. She had a very disturbing laugh. So I'm a little terrified if my laugh sound anything. But I did notice, no, Golden. I did notice though, yesterday when I got in line before I acted a fool and I got in line, I said, yep, I'm here trying to help. I gotta support my people. When I said it was less than 5 seconds later, I said, nigga, what the fuck? You see how they treat us? I said, oh, girl, you a dirty. I made the video. I took that part of the live out. I won't even upload it. It was so disturbing to me. I haven't uploaded it. I done already clipped that. I got that part clipped. I said, oh my God, it was less than 5 seconds later that I said, oh yeah, I'm here to help my people. Got to be a blessing to my people. In the next 5 seconds, I said, nigga, you see how these niggas treat our peoples? I said, "Oh, Scylla, you got to do better. You got to do better with your life, Scylla. You got to do you got to do better with your life, Scylla. Make better choices, Scylla." I said, "Oh God." So I don't know if I'm gonna put that up. It's about 6 minutes long, I think. I'm gonna try to shorten it, maybe a little bit more or something. I don't know, but it was very disturbing. Oh, Fuck. That is so funny. I know that's right. I know that's right. Shout out to your son, doggone it. After you left his crazy daddy. I'm just now seeing it. Yeah, I'm a little 420'd out. So I'm a little slow. I am a little slow. Oh, okay, wait. Oh no. I would have been cool with your when I tell you I'd have been cool with your son. No, he sound cool. Talking about I got over on my Facebook where family is. I got white folk over there right now who is I'm auntie. You hear me? I'm auntie. I said people be how's you I'm auntie. Don't play with me. What do you mean how? That's my niece. You can't tell us nothing. Got pictures when they was little girls. You can't tell us nothing. Doggone it. I told you when I had my home daycare, we was in Broken Arrow, and we was in one of them neighborhoods where it was predominant. I'm gonna say predominantly white, but I'm gonna say all white. All my daycare kids was white. One time, I had took my ex husband to get his teeth pulled or something. He did some dental work and he was under anesthesia. I brought him home and my daycare kids was there. He was like, he thought one of the little kids was our baby. First of all, he had a vasectomy. We couldn't have children. Number one. Number two, the little boy was white. How was this little white boy our baby? He came home and thought this little boy was our baby. I said, okay, first of all, we got a house full of white babies. Why do you think any of these babies is ours? That anesthesia is powerful, ain't it? Because he's black as tar. Black as I like him black. Like not black. You hear me? Uh-huh. Yeah. He thought the doggone babies was mine. Crazy. Your first, yeah, yeah. Lord have mercy. 46. Was my brother 46? My brother was something like that because when I reached his age, after he passed and I reached his age, it was hard for me. I don't know why. Me reaching my brother's age of his death was hard for me. Yeah, yeah. When I tell you, just by you sharing that with us, Mrs. Eyes, and it's only been a couple months. That's what your baby talking about, the strong black one, and not to be offensive. You hear me? But that's what he talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. You definitely strong, definitely strong. And then you got your other baby, you got your cats. Yep, and his cat. Yeah, yeah. You got to stay sane though. Stay sane, Mrs. Eyes. That's why you got to come on here and shoot the shits every now and again with me. Distract you a little bit. Y'all ready to go? It's been 3 hours. Y'all ready to go? Oh, look. Y'all know, I gotta get up and go to work in the morning, right? For my job. That's not it. 30, son of a bitch. I hate when I do stupid stuff. Okay, okay. Where is my charger? My doggone laptop system to die. It keeps hollering at me that it's fixing to die, and I'm forgetting that I'm sitting here on it. I just keep talking like, okay, well, die already. You keep saying it, well, do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Like I'm being smart with the doggone thing, not realizing you stupid. Well, I guess I've definitely figured out that, in my words, I'm shadow banned. But now Mrs. Eyes done ruined that word for me. I can't say I'm shadow banned. I can say I need to figure out what the F I need to do. But I definitely am going to work on those things. Let me write that down, though. Make sure. Did the chart? Okay. Make sure I do my description when I come live. I think me getting in the live algorithm is going to help. I think if I come live more and get in the algorithm, that's going to help. So I'm going to try that. So I'm going to increase the amount of, like I said, if I go to the store, I may do a live doing something. Like I plan to do the shopping, cooking, or whatever. Something's gonna be alive and something's gonna be the video. So I did the vlog, shopping, cooking. Okay, vlogs. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Did we say anything else? Lucky might be gone. Oh no, Lucky just said something. Okay. I will see you guys. I appreciate you. Y'all gone? I'm trying to read to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Recording landscape. You see how specific you can't just say vertical for me. Uh-uh. Landscape. Okay, I know landscape. Okay. Good night, Mrs. Eyes. Love you. Thank y'all for showing up for me. I appreciate y'all. I know I ain't gonna make my $400 on this one. We're gonna see what they say I could make if I get 1,000. But since I didn't play no music or nothing like that, I could still monetize. I think my last live I couldn't even monetize, so it didn't. So I couldn't monetize it. So this one I was like, well, at least I can. So even though I might not hit my 1,000, at least I can see what I could make if I ever hit 1,000. Thank y'all so much for showing up with me. I plan on putting out some more personal videos, like I said, vlogs. I'll figure out how to do them, but until then, I'm gonna just record. So we'll figure that out. But I plan on putting those out, and then I do plan to come live a little bit more to try to get in a live algorithm. And I'm just doing it, maybe not have anything to talk about or do or whatever, but just y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to work on something. I'm trying to research some stuff. Y'all know I don't do that very often. So anywho, thank y'all so much for showing up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all come back and see me. Check out the other shorts. Don't forget, Mrs. Eyes, if you're still on here real fast, I got those cat shorts, the funny cat ones coming up. I'll be putting those. Hopefully I'll do those. I might do those tonight because I ain't gonna be able to sleep until I have to calm down. So anywho, okay, love you, Lucky. Thank you so much for showing up. Love you, Golden Girl. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been over 3 hours. Y'all are lunatics. Who else gonna sit in here and crazy group of people. God bless all of y'all. Stay safe. Bye.